Hi guys, I want to make a quick video review of, as you see on the title of this video, Shadow gaming computer. And for those who don't know what it is, this is a cloud computing services that simulate a full Windows PC experience on basically any machine. Um, all you need to do is download Shadow's software and make a subscription to their services. Then you will have you know little window pop up, but it gives you full control of actual Windows desktop experience. So what I want to do in this video is to show how viable it is actually to use this computer. And first of all, I will go through my setup for these services first. I'm using a Mac, as you probably can see. Mac OS version 10.14 and quite, no, not the latest computer ever, and quite slow processor with 8 gig of RAM and Intel graphics. But I'm basically watching a remote computer's video, and I can also interact with it. You can tell the mouse click and cursor, it's not the best experience you would expect, but that's pretty usable, and it actually surprised me quite a lot, given that I'm not even using a Ethernet connection. I'm using a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi router, and I'm now in China as well, which presumably is not the best connection ever to use services that is actually located in California in US. So what I want to show you first is my network on my actual device first, and the latency of that. You can see I'm using China Telecom, and let's see how fast our actual internet it is to use, and the corresponding performance of Shadow PC. I also pre-downloaded some of the software like Steam, PUBG, and Visual Studio because I do some coding. So that's also the main purposes I subscribe for this computer, to want to do some coding and maybe play some game with it. So right, we're getting 40 megabytes also for download, and why do I have some? It's 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 not the best, but again, I assume that's maybe most of you would get, and also have quite high paying as well. But given that not the most ideal environment, I'm still pretty happy with this latency in terms of my virtual computer. Um, I can I can actually type on the editor. Oh, sorry, that's editor. Without too much problem, but I can't type. Right, and adding new lines. Control W to exit. No. You see, everything goes, quite smoothly, I would say, I would argue. And my plan was to stream videos of me coding, maybe using OBS on this virtual device in future as well. So why don't we open up PUBG to see how it actually goes. Sorry, my mouse is not working properly. I mean, my hardware, my actual mouse is somehow broken. So my left click, it's not ideal. And by the way, I'm subscribing to these services for the price of $15 because they are offering a Christmas special. So that's pretty good deal in my opinion. And right, I just wondering that if we can play PUBG on my 12-inch MacBook, I would be actually quite surprised. Beginner 5, okay. So let's give it a shot. Okay. I'm not expecting this to be actually playable, but you never know. Ooh, okay. This is not too bad. Although I can still feel some latency in this simulated environment. Another thing to know, by the way, is if you are using a monitor with different screen aspect ratio, other than 4:3, you need to change the Windows display option a little bit so it fits your screen better horizontally. Otherwise, your mouse is not going to be accurate because your mouse is actually a simulated one. So that's something to keep in mind in case you have the same problem. Ooh. So I tested PUBG last night as well, but that was too choppy to even make any jumps like this. But now I think it's much better. And I believe they also have a so-called like invitation code mechanism, which will give you discount if you have if you had a promotion code from somewhere. And if I have one, I mean, I would go check if I can share a promotion code with you, and if I do, I will put it in the link. Put the link in the description. I'll put the promotion code in the description. Wow, this is not too bad. Right. Right. Okay. That's right click to put a cursor in. Oh, I need to jump. Oh. Oh, I actually don't know how to play this game too well. Ooh, this guy there. Oh, but yeah, this is definitely playable in my opinion. If I have a better mouse. Fast, decent. So, right. I'll be happy if I can kill one single person. Oh shit. Oh. Wow. I'm too bad. Ooh, nice backpack. Wait, how do I put it? Okay, I see. Oh, a gun. Okay. Who has shotgun? Right. So this is, it's bad. I have to say it's bad. The experience, it's bad. But that's what I would expect, given that my poor connection. I mean high ping, and I'm pretty sure if you're somewhere closer to one of their data center, let's say somewhere in Europe, or um, or maybe even in Hong Kong, which I spend most of my time, would be a lot better, the overall user experience. But yeah, I would accept. This is acceptable for sure. For 15, let's make some shot. Should we? Oh, you see for a second my cursor went all the way up there, so that's bad. You guys probably noticed my mouse click wasn't always being registered. I would say that's mostly because my my mouse, not because of the latencies, because I can feel my keyboard is actually going quite smoothly. Ooh, with another pistol. Let's go find a car to drive, just to see how good would that be. Shall we? Right, see, yeah, my mouse wasn't registering my left click, but aiming works decently, I say. Wait, where can I find a car? Do I have a car? How do I run? Okay. Oh God. I'm not too used to this mouse and keyboard type of game. To vest. Let me get a vest. Is that a car? No. Oh, never mind. I guess I should end the video here, not to make it too long. Yeah, I say this would definitely be playable. Ooh, someone is shooting over there. Let's go get it. Yeah. This is definitely not playable for any competitive gaming, but if you're like me, just planning to use this to improve your workflow, or maybe just to have a Windows device to stream from, this is definitely working just fine. Even if China and Hong Kong it's not one of the supported area, it should work much better than I would expect, really. Do I have another gun here? Let's go. See if I can get someone. I can feel I probably would die here. Oh. Oh God, I see no one. Let me see the map for a second. Right. Can I have someone, please? Is that a car? Hello? Is that a car? Yeah, that's a car. So why don't we just drive around to see how good the latency is for driving. How do I get in? F. Okay. Okay. How do I go to the seat? Damn it. Oh, I see. Oh, you see? That's the network problem there. Oh! What?